Good morning, everyone. First day. Yesterday I was letting my foot rest a bit after Wednesday and walking around so much. And the plan was to do some stuff around in this area and go to Donkey and stuff, but I didn't. Mostly due to the weather wasn't the greatest. There was a rain weather passing over Tokyo, real wind and shit. Um, but also I had decided, like I said before, to finish all the homework assignment before the weekend or as soon as possible, so that next week would be mostly relaxing. If I get the driver's license in time, I will just want to focus on that and, well, touristing for a while, because I have kind of been stuck here this week because I don't really feel comfortable leaving if I'm gonna miss the license. But actually yesterday I realized that it doesn't really matter because they are not allowed to deliver this to the door. I I realized after the conversation with the post office. Yeah, so I started studying. I am trying to go through all the grammar in this course that we are doing right now, and trying to get it to stick and see how much has already stuck with me. It's still a problem with using it in real life, but that doesn't matter. But then I was deciding, like, oh, well, when I realized I could move out of the apartment, I also thought maybe I should start with my project and go out and um, give some food, or not give food, finding Japanese people and then offering to go and have a meal with them and then having them answer a survey from the class. But the survey was not done. I had done most of the questions and what I wanted to get out of it, the project planning and stuff. So after studying grammar for like a few hours, I started making sure that the survey was good, and I tried to translate most of the questions. I made first as much as I could with my own knowledge, which was sorely lacking in this area, and then I was piecing it together with translation tools, and then finally sending it out to every Japanese person I knew. And some things I got feedback yesterday as well, and some things really, really, really needs to be changed. I will probably change it today before I leave the apartment to go and hunt my Menkyo. Anyhow, because one of the biggest things that I think that my Japanese friends misunderstood when I asked them to help me look through the form was that some of them thought it was kind of a question, and they didn't really. They did in the survey. They used it as if I wanted them to fill it out, and then they were like, "Oh, I haven't done this." They said on questions like that were the questions were formulated like if you had just received a mail from a person you didn't know, and because the method I am is gonna use is I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna speak to people and ask them if they like to go for a meal with me, and also describe I am doing this for my university studies related to Japanese cultures and Japanese language, and then give them a choice of coming or not, and kind of if they like to, well, go out for a meal, which I will pay for. So, which is a key ingredient of this thing as well. It's to being treated by someone you don't know. And then after that, we go to a meal. After the meal, they fill out the survey. I ask them one verbal question, and then uh, we move on with our day, and I'm gonna do it a couple of times in my thought, like I stated previously, was doing first here in Tokyo, the trial run kind of, and see if I actually can communicate well enough to make them understand this without resorting to tools. And then when I was we're gonna go to Fukuoka, I was planning to do something similar in the same kind of way as well, but see if I get different responses, because last year I felt like it was super easy to super much easier, I would even say, to get people in Fukuoka to be social and approachable than in Tokyo. In Tokyo, people are super busy. Kind of when you go, you are kind of looking at people with goals in their eyes, like when I am out on an errand and stuff like that. And also they are a bit afraidish, not afraidish, but apprehensive about foreigners. But in Fukuoka and in some certain degrees up in Hokkaido as well, they when you are out, they are people are more interested and open. And in Fukuoka, I this will sound weird. I kind of picked up five people just by waving at them more like on the streets while they were obviously going somewhere, but they stopped what they were doing, and one person even not only stopped what they were doing, but changed their entire day to show me to Matsuri last year. And so that's why I want to try it in Tokyo for a bit, and then in Kyushu for a bit, and then I will do the rest in Tokyo. I aim to try to do this at least 5 times. Uh, we'll see how it goes. It doesn't matter if it's just 4 or 5 times either, or no, 3 or 4 times. But if I get three, I'm happy, and I hope I get two people every time. I cannot have more than two people at the same time, I think, maybe. But the person I need to be able to communicate as well during the meal for my own personal reasons, not for the actual study doesn't require that. The actual study, I think, actually would even benefit from me not giving something like that, because uh, I draw a lot of attention to myself and my personality. Maybe not as a lot much in Japanese, but uh, I don't want it to be a novelty from the foreigner, even though they will most likely include this. I don't want that to be the focus. Anyhow, I did that most of the day. Then I studied a bit in the afternoon with my group members and did some grammar, the group work grammar for this week. And before that, I did some repeat grammar with the same group, and trying to go back and see things I've forgotten. And this morning I went through a bit of that and saw that my main problems are the fucking particles. But I mean, if the particles are being used in a grammar that changes the particle, that's when I have problems. I have a easier time to remember the particle that is most suited for that situation if it's just normal. And yeah, well, that's just for Japanese learners. I don't think that most others are that interested, but Japanese is fun. Yeah, I went out for midday lunch and ate some tonkatsu. So fried pork cutlet or whatever the name is in English. Uh, because I don't want to eat. I noticed I ate a lot of ramen and ramen-like things previously, so I'm trying to eat something different. And this area I'm living in has a good selection of different restaurants and some very cozy places. For instance, there is a very cozy sushi across the street. this small old style, look fancy but homely sushi place with where you have just one chef and five seats in front of the chef and the fish between you and the chef in a glass mount. I don't remember the name. Well, kind of a fridge, open fridge that you can look what he's doing while he's doing it, and it looked very good, and the prices also looked decent. And there is also a few izakayas in this area, and I really want to go to izakayas, and I really want to go to karaoke. I am dying for karaoke, and if things go right today, I will probably go karaoke, even if it's all by myself tonight. It doesn't matter. I need some karaoke. My bones are screaming for it. Anyhow, so tonkatsu for dinner and then studying most of the day, and then the evening was I was done early around 10 with my designated thing. Today I'm also gonna study a bit, but I'm first gonna see if I get my driver's license because this morning I woke up to the notification that it had arrived um, during the night or yesterday. I'm not certain because the postal app on my phone says one date and time, and the one on the internet I haven't found it. Last time I got one, but this time I'm not sure. So I'm gonna check with the postal office because there I will get a direct answer where it is and what to expect. So is it going through customs again? If so, then I will not get it today. If it's not going through customs but being delivered, it's probably gonna be delivered in or available for pickup within 3 hours. So uh, that is important to know. So and if it's not gonna be delivered today, and I haven't really figured this out, is it gonna be delivered tomorrow on a Saturday? And in Sweden, that would be a clear no. But last year, I ordered some stuff here in Japan, and I got it delivered on a Saturday once and on a Sunday another time, and it was like, okay, the postal service doesn't sleep. I guess the offices are not open, but it seems like the delivery are happening, um, and I don't really know. So I will go there today, and you will hear about how that went tomorrow. So hopefully I will get it. If I get it, I just need to finish my manga, Doraemon, and answer a questionnaire about it. And I'm probably also gonna do all the homework I can do or that I need to turn in. I'm probably gonna do today, and when I'm done with that, I am free for this week and most of next week as well, because I want to do next week's Shukadai this week as well. The only thing I will have done, I probably don't won't be able to go to anyway, or maybe because I have a Japanese class. Yeah, I won't actually. I think. Oh wait, I can do it. I'm gonna fly to Fukuoka at the same like one. Either it's 1 hour after the lesson or in the middle of the lesson I'm gonna board a plane. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I need to go to Narita Airport before, so uh, we'll see if I can be in the lesson or not. And yeah, I kind of need a backup for that for some reason. But yeah, I will manage that in one way or another. So today probably now before I start studying because I kind of lose myself in study I have found, which is good. I like to study and I like that it's easy in some ways. I am too inefficient when I study though. So I'm gonna study after I've gone to the postal office so I get some clear-cut answers. I really need that driver's license because then I will be able to relax. Anyhow, see you tomorrow, and hopefully it will be a late video tomorrow after an all-night karaoke and the happy news of that I have my driver's license. Goodbye.